What is going on, everybody? My name is Christian Robert, and today I'm sharing with you the dividends I received for the month of February. And let's start things right off by saying this has probably been the most stressful month in stock history if you've been following the news with the whole GameStop. I did get sucked into it a little bit in another account of mine, but it has been a crazy month. But let's jump right into this. As always, make sure you subscribe and like the video. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Let's make that final push to get there. So looking at my account, you can see that we are at $221,000. A 1 week chart, we had a high of 234 and we're at the low right now. A 1 month chart, you can see that we started the month off the first at 194,000. So, we're up almost 30,000. But let's jump right into the dividends because that's all that matters for this one. So starting the month off, I received $1.53 from Huntington Bank, $5.15 from Pepsi. Then one of the big ones is $68.96 from QYLD. I'm really loving this stock. I've been in it for about a year now. At first I was a bit hesitant, but it's been really consistent with the dividends, even though it is around a 12% right now. So I don't know how that will hold up in the course of 3, 5, 10 years. But at this point, I'm happy with the 300 shares I have. I'm not dripping them, so they are rolling back into the account. So I'm really happy with that right now. I would like to get this to $100 a month. So that would be about 200 or so more shares, but that's really not a priority right now. Next, the big one is $172.15 from MO Altria Group. They're the cigarette makers that make Marlboro Reds and a bunch of others. I am really hoping that they increase their exposure into the marijuana industry, but this is just a boring dividend play for me. It hasn't appreciated much. I've been down like 10% on the stock forever. So it's really just a place to park some cash. Then we have $6.25 from AG&C, $1.22 from Leggett & Platt, which I sold recently. If you watched my previous video, I talked about selling off a bunch of my really small holdings. This was one of them. $1.25 from Stag. I kept this one because I really like the REIT that it is in. It's an industrial. I would like to get this one built up to size, but once again, it's not a priority right now for me. Then I have 1066 from Main Street Capital. This is one of the few stocks I have on drip right now because I love it so much. I would like to get this one to $20 a month. Then we have 2988 from one of my favorite stocks, O Realty Income. This is also on drip. Next month, it should be above $30. I believe I purchased 3 more shares because I really wanted to hit that $30 price range. Not much I can say about this one. I say it every single video that I talk about it. I love it. Very well diversified triple net lease REIT. Then we have 315 from PSEC, 6865 from QYLD again. I'm assuming this is just how the month rolled out, so we're going to count it so we can stay consistent month after month. 197 from LTC, and then the final few are 2274 from SPHD and 6208 from NRZ. Under that, you can see that I bought more CYDY and some for the upcoming month. SPHD, I used to love this stock. It was one of my favorite holdings. Lately, it's kind of just been whatever. I'm pretty impartial to it now. I don't know. I wanted to make this one a huge holding of mine, but I just can't find myself buying it anymore. I feel like there might be better ETFs out there for me, but I'm not going to sell it right now. But in the back of my head, I kind of am thinking, is this going to be something that I hold for the next 5, 10 years? I know there's a bunch of other good ETFs that pay out dividends, so we will see how that one goes. But if we add up for the month, starting 2021 off on a hot note, we brought in $455.64 If we eliminate this QYLD, since it did pay us out 2 times, I still brought in $386.99, which is a huge month for me. If we go to my favorite chart of all times, you can see that the estimate annual income for this year is looking at $4,900. I keep talking about this, but March is looking like a monster month for dividends. So I'm really excited for this year to play out. I'm hoping that some of the stocks that really brought down the dividends or cut the dividends entirely comes back to what it was. The big one for me would be APLE, Apple Hospitality. That was paying me like $15 to $20 a month. So once that one gets back at least 50% to what it was, that'll be nice to have an additional $10 a month in that. But yeah, I wanted to make this one short and sweet. I want to get this to $5,000 or more in dividends for the year, but I have a follow-up video for my M1 Finance account. Make sure you comment down below, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.